Flaming methane bubbles have been the source of dozens of studies recently. But what are they exactly, and how do they affect our environment, namely climate change? I decided to do this topic because a few years ago I actually had it as a background, but little did I know how dangerous and impactful something so beautiful can be. In recent years, global warming has been a hot topic for scientists, and flaming bubbles have a lot to contribute to this area of discussion, especially in Arctic regions. Methane bubbles, otherwise known as frozen bubbles, are created in bodies of water when dead organic matter, like leaves and dead animals, fall into the water and later on sink to the bottom. At the bottom of the lake, bacteria dissolves these materials, releasing methane, which in turn creates methane bubbles. During summer months, permafrost regions melt, allowing the methane bubbles to float to the surface and pop, releasing an explosive and toxic gas into the air. However, during winter months, the methane bubbles float to the surface, but then gets trapped under the ice, creating a beautiful pattern that is visible to the naked eye. Although this phenomenon is outstandingly pleasing to look at, it has a great consequence on our environment. When temperatures rise during the decomposing process of organic material, this causes the methane to be released into the atmosphere at a much faster rate. During the 20th century, Arctic methane spikes have happened as northern permafrost areas start to slowly melt. While seemingly insignificant right now, this issue could cause big problems because permafrost covers roughly 24% of the northern hemisphere. If this permafrost melts, more methane will be released into the atmosphere. Methane is a greenhouse gas that is 30 times more potent than carbon dioxide, and as long as permafrost remains frozen, it forms a cap effectively trapping methane beneath. However, permafrost is melting, and researchers say that this could be evidence of a predicted positive feedback effect on climate change. As temperatures rise, the seabed grows warmer and frozen water crystals in the sediments break down, allowing methane to escape. Some scientists believe that thawing of permafrost could become the epicenter of climate change. They say that 1.5 trillion tons of carbon is still locked inside icebound Earth since the age of the mammoths, and it's just a climate time bomb awaiting to explode into the atmosphere. Over the past decade, scientists have been testing the amount of methane trapped under the surfaces. Although these flaming bubbles are fun to look at and even more fun to get set on fire, they pose a great threat to the environment. Usually climate change is said to be caused by human activity and the emissions they release, but hopefully people will now be more aware of how natural processes over time could also be a big impact on global warming.